Okay, so as I stated, my trip today, we're going to go up and see my buddy Rob up here at Rob's Dyno Service, Gardner, Mass. And Rob, like I said, he's a multifaceted guy. He does just all kinds of crazy stuff. And one of the things is his intense need for speed. And this is a MOTUS motorcycle. You're the last
servicing dealer
in the country. And what's your goal on this bike to beat your own record?
Yeah, definitely to beat my own record. My record right now is 169.636, and I'd like to get to 200. So that's the big goal. But right now we've got the new engine in it that we just redone. So that's soup to nuts of everything we could imagine we could do to make power. And hopefully it'll get me to the 200 mark.
200?
Yep, and we're just under 200 horsepower.
And you do all the tuning on it, I assume.
Oh, of course. That's a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer there, but wow, that's pretty good. So you're looking to beat the 200 mark.
That's what I'd like to get to. You know, we're only less than 31 miles per hour left to go. And
well, I know you did a lot of work to the bike because you were explaining some of it, and it was going right over my head when you were explaining it, because this is a very unique motor. Maybe you could talk a little bit about the motor on this thing.
Right. This engine is pretty much an LS6 cut in half. I mean, an LS6 cut in half. So it's a V4. It's an odd fire. It has single port injection, so there's an injector for each cylinder. An individual throttle body for each cylinder. We can show you some of the graphics here on the other one. We just happen to have one all torn apart. So if you wanted to take a look down into the throttle bodies, that's what we got. So this whole bike of mine is all ported, polished, new pistons, new camshaft, all kinds of other goodies done inside I can't really talk about. Hopefully we can break the record.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And you're going to Bonneville with it?
Yes, in August 24th. We're going to leave to go to Bonneville, and I'll be out there for 2 weeks. It'll take us about 3 days to get out there in the old school bus converted into a camper. And we'll spend the rest of the time in Bonneville. If I can get one run a day, I will consider myself very lucky. This might be the last year Bonneville will run. So that is the reason why I'm going to get myself ready and take my girl.
Yeah, I'll tell you, these MOTUS motorcycles are just amazing. All built in the United States. And the original company, they were out of Alabama, correct?
Yeah, Birmingham, Alabama.
And just to look at some of the technology that they put into this, the motor itself is quite unique. It's just being a V8 engine cut in half and adapted and modified and changed, and it's pretty amazing. And I'll tell you, when it's running, it's just the sound. There's no other sound like it. About the closest you could get to the sound would be a Ducati. But I think this thing sounds
more like a big block Ford.
Yeah, exactly.
You want me to fire it up?
Sure, go ahead. Yep, a big block Ford. Now that you mention it and you listen to it, it sounds like a big block Ford. That's crazy. But this thing is really impressive, and I've ridden with Rob a little. He keeps teasing me, take it for a ride, take it for a ride, and I have refrained from doing that to this point, and I'm going to continue as long as I can.
Come on, I'll take it for once.
Because I will have the need for speed again myself. That would be the problem. Anyway, Rob, thanks. I appreciate it. appreciate your little interview here with this.
Yep.
I really wish you the best with your reaching that 200 goal. I'm sure you will. I've seen this bike run since you've done quite a bit of work to it, and I might as well have a boat anchor tied to my Harley. When you turn the throttle, you're gone. So I think you're going to hit that 200 pretty easy.
Yeah, I would like to, if you don't mind, like to thank my sponsors, which is R&R Cycles, Vance and Leathers, and who else we got on here? And Rob's Dental Service.
Yeah, we'll get him a little look here on the camera too.
Because without this help, I could not be where I am today. So I want to thank them for everything they do for us. And thank you, Craig.
All right.